Okay, this is the question number 2 from H.N. Tiwari, which we are going to discuss. In this question, you can see that they are asking that you are required to prepare a salary, the salary which you will pay to the employee, and they have given different components to you. And in this, you can see that they have given you the different categories, category A, B, C, and different category will receive the different basic salaries and different level of traveling allowance or transport allowance, CCA city compensatory allowance, DP, DNS pay, DNS allowance, house rent allowance, gross provident fund, IT means income tax. So they have given you different components in this case, in which you are required to calculate the other values also. But the difference is that you can see that they have not given the lot of condition as we have in case of question number 1. In question number 1, we were having the condition the DA cannot be pay more than 5400. For HRA also there was a condition that you will pay the HRA when the salary is 10,000 up to 10,000, up to 25,000, above 25,000. In this question, the value which you are required to calculate for DNS pay, DP, DA, HRA, gross provident fund, IT, they are completely means they are very simple. You are just for DP you are just required to calculate 50% of the basic salary. If basic salary is given, you can easily calculate the 50% of basic salary. If DA is given, then you can easily calculate the 41% of basic plus DP. If basic salary and DP is given, then you can easily calculate 30% of basic and DP. And whatever different component you have calculated means you have to calculate TA also, CCA, basic salary, and then after calculating all these component means basic TA and CCA, DP, DA, HRA, जब ये सब calculate हो जाएगा, after that you can calculate the gross provident fund, and that will be the total of gross salary. They have just written gross, this means they are talking about the 10% of gross salary. Then income tax would be 8% of the gross salary. Income tax would be the 8% of gross salary. So first of all, you have to calculate the different components, and then you will calculate the 10% of gross salary, 8% of gross salary. So you can see that they have written that these are the deductions, means these two values, provident fund and income tax, will be deducted from the salary and other will be added in the basic salary. So gross salary calculate karoge, then you will deduct these two deduction, then you will receive the net salary in hand for the employee. And you can see that they have not given the actual salary of the employee, so you have to take it means you have to assume it as per your requirement, as per means you can easily assume the, suppose we have 10 employees, and for those 10 employees you are required to calculate. And you can see as we have the category in basic salary, TA and CCA, so in these three cases we are required to calculate the value with the help of the formula which we will basically discuss in today's class. And other are very simple, is equal to 50% of basic salary is equal to 41% of basic plus TA, or you can say they have just given the formula also to you. You are required to understand the main formula which we are going to discuss in today's class is related to basic salary, TA and CCA. So now we are moving to Excel. or we can close it. We have already created a file for the payroll, so I'm opening the same file. In that we can rename. So we have renamed it payroll question number 2, and then please ask if you have any doubt in me. Meanwhile, you please read the question and tell me. If you have any doubt, then we can discuss that. Or write in the chat box if we can directly start the question. You have no issues. Read the questions. Meanwhile, I will prepare the sheet for you. These are the different components. You can see I have written the different name. So you can take the different name as per your choice. And then we have the but. You can see that in the question we have given the category A, B, then C. So we cannot keep the same name for the employees. We have to change it. Right? So you can see that I have just entered the basic value, the name of the employees, category. We are assuming that there are different categories of the employees, A, B, C. And then we have added one more condition that if he or she is receiving the HRA. For yes, I have written Y. For no, I have written N. So yes, no, I'm assuming. And you can see in the question that there is no actual value, means there is no actual value which is given for the particular employee. So we are just assuming that what can be the basic salary. And before that, we have to write the range also. So in case of range, you have to write the values. So what values you are required to write? The categories they have given to you. As in the formula, you are required to write, or you can say consider the values. So I'm writing the slab or different category which is given to us. For CCA, these are the values. So this is the actual values which we have to write before starting our question. Or one more thing which we can do is we can enter the basic salary. Okay, just wait. We are not, okay, finally this is the values which we are required to enter. So we have entered the values. Now we will apply the formula. And before applying the formula, okay, just leave it इतना ठीक है. Okay, these are the value which we have entered, which we require. So you can see that I have written the categories ABC, basic salary, TA, CCA is का जो category which they have given to us, I have mentioned here. Then I have assumed some imaginary name and category is given. Then I have written whether they are receiving the HRA or not. Now you can see that basic salary. The category of employee D is A. The category of employee D is A. So this means the basic salary should be 25,000. The basic salary for this employee should be 25,000. But we don't want to enter this 25,000. Why? Because right now as we are taking very small sample, then it is very easy for us just to enter 25,000, 20,000, 15,000 on the basis of the category of the employee. We can easily enter. But when in an organization they have the more than 10,000 or 20,000 or very large number of the employees, in that case it's very difficult for a person who is managing the payrolls of the employees to enter the value each and every time. Plus there's a possibility of some error. So in this case what we can do, we can apply the VLOOKUP formula. The formula is very simple, and we know that whenever we are starting the formula, what we have to require? We are required to apply the is equal to sign. And as I'm saying that हमें VLOOKUP लगाना है, so we have just written the VLOOKUP. So it is, you can see that it has given you the formula lookup value. आपको किसकी value look करनी? You want to look up the value of category A. So I have just clicked over, after brackets, I have just clicked over A category. I want to see what is the basic salary of category A, and I have to give the range from which I want to check the basic salary of the employee and what is the column in which the basic salary is written. You can see that I want to look the value of category A within the range of category basic salary TNCCA. And which column am I talking about? I'm talking about the basic salary column. So that is the column number 2. Column number 1 is category, column number 2 is basic salary, column number 3 is TA, and column number 3 is CCA. So these are the 3 categories which are given to us, and in this range we want to check the value of basic salary for A. So after closing the after closing the brackets, just press the enter. You will see that it has given you the value of 25,000. It has given to value of 25,000. I'm repeating. In this case, you can see that they are asking the what is the lookup value. Means for what you want to look the value. We want to look the value of category A. According to category A, we want to check the basic salary within this range. This is the range. So I have selected the range A10 to D13. I have just clicked over here and select with the help of shift and arrow key, or with the help of your mouse you can select it. Comma, we want to check in the second column. वी हैव टू गिव द इंडिकेशन कि आप कौन से कॉलम को चेक करना चाहते हो, कौन सी वैल्यू को चेक करना चाहते हो. इन दैट केस it is basic salary. Then close the bracket and just press enter. You will see that you will receive the basic salary according to the category. Plus, as I want to drag this formula, so in that case formula तो मुझे drag करना है, but what I want to keep fix, I want to fix this range. What is the range? The range related to category, basic salary, TA and CCA. So in this case, the range is fixed for B, C, A. So in this case, you know that we have the same category. So these are the things which you have to keep in mind. Column number 2 will be same for basic salary. Category, it will automatically adjust when I will drag. If I will drag, so then I will drag to the next column, means D3. So it will automatically take B3, then B4, B5, B6, B7. But we want to fix this range. This is the range. We want to fix it, and 2 will also remain the fix as we have just given the value, not a particular cell. So just press enter and drag it. Now you will see one thing. Okay, it has taken. I was thinking that as we have written small c, so it may not take it, but it has identified it. So these are the basic salary. You can see that in the for the 15,000 it has automatically taken B4, and in this case you can see it has already taken the B2. So when you will drag it, so it will automatically take the other value which is related to this cell. In first means when you were applying the formula in D2, at that time you have taken the B2. If you will drag it, it will automatically adjust, it will automatically assume when you were applying the formula in D2, you have taken the B2. So if you are applying the formula in D5, then you will automatic means you want to apply the B5. तो D5 में अप्लाई कर रहे हो तो वो B5 में D5 को ऑटोमेटिकली ले लेगा. If you have not put the dollar signs, if you have not put the dollar sign to fix the value, to fix the cell reference, to fix the cell reference, we have to apply the dollar sign with the column plus with the row. You can see I have put the formula dollar sign with the A and 10 both. In case of D also, I have put the dollar with D and 13, and the value which we are writing writing that will also remain same. Is it clear? Now we have applied the formula for basic salary. So instead of talking means instead of writing DP, DHRA, I'm just moving to the TA so that we can understand it clearly if we will discuss it again and again. In case of TA, you can see that again we have the condition. We know that in case of TA, you can see that in case of TA and CCA also we have the condition. If the category is TA should be 15,000, CCA should be 1,000. If category is B, it should be 4,000 and 3,000. So this means we have to apply it. This means we have to apply it. So to apply it, what we can do? To apply it, what we can do? We have to again apply the formula. So we are moving to the Excel. In this case also you have to apply the VLOOKUP as in case of basic salary the categories are given. So in case of TA and CC also the basic salary is the different categories are given. So we have to apply the same type of formula for TA and CCA. In this case also we have to apply the VLOOKUP. We have to apply the VLOOKUP. So what value we want to look? We want to look the category A, and within which range? So I will select the full range, shift, and with the help of arrow key I am selecting the range. Then now what is the column for TA? If 2 is the column for basic salary, then 3 will be column for the TA. So I'm writing 3 and then I'm closing the brackets and pressing the enter. You will see that I have received the 5,000 for category A, the TA is 5,000. For category A, the TA is 5,000. So similarly for TA also we have to fix the category by applying the dollar sign. So range for the category we have to fix it because जो range है वो category A, B, C, D के लिए same है. When we will drag it, जो ड्रैग करेंगे तो ऑटोमेटिकली वो नीचे नेक्स्ट उसके वैल्यू ले लेता है, बट वी डोंट वांट, वी वांट दैट इट शुड टेक द फिक्स्ड वैल्यू. So we have taken the fixed value, right? And we are saying that we want to look up the value of B2 in third column. In third column, you can see that, just read this formula and then I'm moving to the, read this formula again. We look up B2 category range and 3. Category range and 3. Now I will show you the basic salary formula. You will see that everything is similar except column number. Everything is similar except column number. We look up, we will write in both the cases, and we want to check the category, or we want to check the value of category A. Then this is the range which we want to check, and in which column do we want to check, that matters, because in the basic salary, in case of basic salary, we are checking the value for column number 2, and in case of TA we will check the value for column number 3. So everything is same. We want to check the value of this particular category in this particular range, and in which column, column number 2 for basic salary, column number 3 for TA. And when we will apply the formula for CCA, at that time you will see that we will write column number 4 here instead of column number 2. So everything will be same. For the CCA, the value which we will change will be the column number. So just read it carefully and you will see that I am typing the same formula in case of CCA also. Okay. Now in case of CCA also we have a category. This means we have to apply the lookup formula. So we look up, for which you want to check the category. I want to check the category of B2. And what is the range? Again the range is same. There is no change in the range, and the change is in the column number. Now the column number is 4. Now the column number is 4. CC is given in column number 4. That's why we are saying this is the column number 4. I'm pressing the enter and you can see everything is same. B2 range, the change is column number. And again we have to fix it. How to fix it? How to fix the range? With the help of dollar signs, and we have to apply the dollar with the column, means D, with the row means 13. So we have to apply the dollar. So you can see that the formula which we have applied is same for CCA, except the difference is the column number. We are fixing the range. We have not fixed the category. Why we have not fixed the category? अगर हमने B2 भी fix कर दिया, this means we are saying कि we want to see what is the value of B2 within this range and within this column. Every time it will give you the value of B2. But according to the employee, it should change. The employee category is changing every time. So this means we will not fix the category, the value for which we want to check. For D, you will want to check the B2. For E, you will be more interested in B3. For F, you will be interested in B4. For G, you will be interested in B5. So according to category, you can give, we have just 3 category. In a big organization, there can be n number of categories. There can be n number of categories. Okay, I'm pressing the enter and I will drag it. So we got the value for CCA we got the value for TA and CCA. Then read the question. In the question, they have given you the values for DP and DA. DP is just the 50%. I'm using the 0.50 of what? Of basic salary. So is 50% is equal to 50% of basic salary. So this is the normal formula. I will use the multiplication sign. Okay, so 50% of D2 you can say. So 50% of D2, I will just drag it, simply drag it. I'm repeating the formula. It is just 50% of basic salary. So basic salary multiplied by 50%, you will get the DP. Then we have the DA. For DA, what is the value? They are saying 50% of what? 41% of what? They are saying 41% of basic plus DP. So you are just required to calculate 41% of these two value, basic and DP. Basic and DP, उसका 41% calculate करना है. It is very simple. Just write is equal to 0.41 multiplication के लिए asterisk, then bracket open, then select it. You just click the basic salary cell, D2 will automatically come, or you can write it also, but it's better to select, because while writing we can make the mistake, but when we know that we are required to select this basic salary cell, we will write it correctly, we will click it correctly. So similarly, basic salary. Okay, for HRA, you can see that I have entered a condition if you are receiving the HRA, if you are not receiving the HRA. If you are receiving the HRA, if you are not receiving the HRA, right now I'm making it very simple, as they have given in the question. They only said that HRA is 30% of basic plus DP, 30% of basic plus DP, to make it simple, or we can take it, ले लेते हैं चलो. See, we are saying if we are applying the condition, that's why we are applying the if function. We are saying if in this particular cell, HRA received वाले cell में, you have the value, you have to use the inverted commas, we have capital Y in this particular cell, तो आप मुझे 30% कैलकुलेट करके दे दो. 30% किसका कैलकुलेट करके दे दो? बेसिक, what is the formula? Basic plus DP. So I will click the basic plus DP. इनका मुझे आप क्या दे दो? 30% दे दो. अदरवाइज मुझे आप क्या दे दो? 0 दे दो. और अगर आपको ब्लैंक चाहिए तो यू कैन यूज द डबल इन्वर्टेड कॉमा, और ब्लैंक नहीं चाहिए, 0 चाहिए, तो यू कैन प्रेस दी 0. So if you have capital Y in HRA received, then please calculate a total these two value और उसका 30% calculate कर दो. Otherwise, means if it is not true, then you can give me the 0. Then you can give me the 0. I'm repeating. Yes.
मैम अगर हम ये 0.30 होना चाहिए ना?
0.30
30% है ना?
हाँ 30% है तो 0.30 लिखो या 0.3 लिखो. आई एम नॉट राइटिंग 0.03. जब मैं ये बोल रही हूँ यू आर सेइंग कि 0.30, in this case it will become 0.3. जब मैं 3% बोलूंगी it will 0.03. Are you getting? If you are dividing,
तो मैम फॉर 50% हमने 0.50 लिखा था.
उसने ऑटोमेटिकली लिया है, मैंने कुछ नहीं किया. I have written 30. You can see the formula bar. I have written 30 divided by 100, so it is automatically taking, right?
और
Is it?
मैम अगर हम वो 0.3 ब्रैकेट के पहले लिखते, मतलब
वो भी अभी चेक कर लेंगे.
हाँ, ये मल्टीप्लाइड पहले अगर
Right.
0.3 ब्रैकेट के पहले लिखते तो.
See it, that we will discuss. In case of HRA, you can see that where we have written Y, capital Y, it is showing the value of HRA. Where we have written N means no, it is showing 0. It is showing 0. If C2 means if in this particular cell you have capital Y, and make sure you are using these commas, inverted commas, that is more important. If the logical test is saying that if we have value capital Y in C2, instead of giving true, just add these two value and calculate the 30%. Calculate the 30%. Otherwise means if this logical test is not cleared, false hai, so give me 0. Give me 0. So this is the condition for the HRA which we have applied. And I think इसमें कुछ ये problem करेगा. If we will add it first, we can check it. Is it fine? If we are saying that if C6 is capital Y, then 30% of these two values, otherwise 0. So it is not showing any problem. You can write it first or second. Is it clear? आपको ये डाउट हो रहा था पहले और बाद में. Now it is, I think it should be clear. I have written it first. I have written the 0.30. At this time also it is showing the 0.3 only. It is not showing 30. So it's taking it automatically. Whether if we are talking about 30%, so it's 0.3. If I'm talking about 3%, then it is 0.03. Right? So okay, now for the gross, we have to apply the sum. Means we want the total of all the components. We want the total of basic salary, DP, DA, HRA, TA, CCA. Okay. So we have total it. Drag कर दो. Then in case of GPF, they have the condition that it should be the 10% of. Again, you can see I'm writing the 0.0 of what? Gross का 10% चाहिए. We need 10% of gross. So I've just written is equal to 0.10, multiply this. So it is showing the value. Just drag it. एक ही बार आपको एक ही सेल में फॉर्मूला अप्लाई करना है, then you can drag it. Then for IT also it has given the condition, and now in this case you can see it has just given the it has given the 8%. So we have to write 0.08. 0.08 of what? Again it is saying that 8% of gross, 8% of gross. Then calculate it, drag it. Then what will be the net value? For net value, gross minus PF minus means what will be the net value which you will receive in hand salary of the employee. The in hand salary of the employee will be the gross minus to deduction which the employee is receiving, just press enter, you will receive the value, drag it, and this is the question number 2 of payroll from HN Tiwari. We have completed it, and I'm stop sharing the screen.